In this edition of City News, we'll show what has the local law enforcement in the corridor of a hotel. Plus, learn how casting your vote in the next election will be slightly different. Also, find what happened when a local law enforcement officer stopped by the teen center. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Daniel Lindley. A few police officers were off duty and looking to engage with the public. Tony Long Jr. shows us.
Select members of the Hawthorne Police Department were in the lobby of the Courtyard by Marriott, greeting their guests and inviting them for a conversation and a cup of joe.
Courtyard by Marriott invited us out here today to do a coffee with a cop for them. We did one on the other side at Town Place a few months ago, and we're just out here sharing coffee and donuts with both the local community and people who are traveling from out of state.
Dave Brand, a guest from Phoenix, Arizona, had never heard of the event prior to meeting with one of the officers.
Well, I thought it was very unique. It was surprising. I was surprised to see the police with their dog here, so it's nice that they go out to the public to just inform the public in a non-threatening way.
Rob O'Brien, who's visiting from St. Paul, Minnesota, also a first-timer, saw this event as a chance to show his gratitude.
What this program has done is actually given me an opportunity to say thank you to an officer. That is something that I don't do very frequently.
The hotel values the relationship between itself and the local community.
We try and do whatever we can in the community, and we think service to the community is very important. So this is just a piece of that keeps us in the community and involved. Both
guests, Brand and O'Brien, state that they will be looking to attend Coffee with a Cop in their hometowns after this experience. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on Coffee with a Cop events, visit the events page on the Hawthorne PD website at www.coffeewithacop.com/upcoming-events. LA County is improving how you vote in the next election. Jennifer Murillo was at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center to give us the details.
This location, along with 52 others across the county, gave voters the opportunity to explore the new voting system.
Any open vote.
Okay, awesome.
Need help, just raise your hand.
Okay, thank you. This machine is what's going to be used in the next election. It's as simple as clicking one and then hitting next.
The mock election was fun with simple questions and meant for everyone to just get acquainted with the machines.
If you're going to vote, you like to know what you're doing, so you come and look at this, and that way you don't have to hold the line up at the day when the election time comes.
Even though voting will soon be digital, you will still be able to scroll down and review your selections before casting your ballot.
Next. Ready to print. Print. And I'm all done.
It's not as complex as I thought it was going to be. One thing, it was just kind of simple, just follow the instructions.
They are very simple, very easy, and it goes fast.
And even though today is just a mock election, don't forget to register to vote.
For those voters who like a head start, a sample ballot will also be available online to make selections before going to voting centers. Plus, some polling sites will have some machines as early as November to get more voters acquainted with them before they are completely transitioned over for the elections in 2020.
Thank you to show us this and to be here.
Though change may be frightening for some, LA County hopes to make the transition as simple as possible for everyone. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To learn more about the new voting experience, go to the website at www.lavote.net/mock-election. Members of the Hawthorne Police Department were recently at the Hawthorne Teen Center. Tony Long Jr. has a story.
The youth had the opportunity to engage in conversation with police officers as movie night commences.
It's going to give us an opportunity to hear from our teenage group and our community of what their concerns are and how we can better the relationships between the police department and members of our community.
When Lieutenant Robbie Williams presented the idea of movie night to Teen Center Coordinator Sharina Williams, it was a no-brainer for her.
I was so excited when he was telling me about it, so I said I would love to do it because I think it's very important for the youth to have that, free space to have dialogue with police officers.
The film being screened was Walking While Black, Love is the Answer, about finding the common ground between police officers and minorities.
It's a part of a national movement called the Day of Reconciliation. This day has been chosen by a gentleman by the name of A.J. Ali, who wrote and directed the film on a documentary-based platform.
Leslie has a different perspective about the police after interacting with them.
I learned that everybody is people. I mean, everybody is human, is a human being, and nobody is really different from each other.
Teens were not the only ones sharing their thoughts and concerns with the police.
I think this was a really awesome event to, really open conversation about very difficult topics, especially around policing and community outreach.
Center Coordinator Williams says that she would like to hold more dialogues between the youth and police officers at the Teen Center in the future. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on other events and programs happening at the Hawthorne Teen Center, visit their website at southbay1stop.org/Hawthorne-Teen-Center. Coming up next on City News, there are opportunities in our area. We'll tell you how to find them. And we'll show you what has some businesses showing up on a high school campus. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. A recent job fair had 60 employers offering job opportunities. Reporter Tolly Anderson has more on this event.
The 7th annual Step into Success Job Fair was held at Hawthorne Memorial Center, where nearly 1,000 people came looking for a job. And this fair had 12 employers who were offering job interviews right on the spot.
Give the opportunity to our job seekers to actually come in here and get an interview and actually possibly nail a job today.
A lot of people sit at home on the computer and apply for jobs, and it discourages them because they don't get an email back, they don't get a call back, and so it kind of like puts them down. So I think having job fairs at least once a month or once every 2 months, I think that's the best thing possible.
This yearly job fair brings a variety of employers from the area, like WKS Restaurant Groups. Senior Talent Acquisition Manager Edgar Navarro shares what he is looking for.
We want people that are energetic, passionate, enjoy, working with people, customer service oriented.
Hopefully I get something today, because I need work. I need a job to pay rent and just to get on with life.
Many job seekers were at the fair for the first time, and some were
seeking a second job, and I got lucky enough to get one with Coleman Staffing Company. I think it's great. For a community like this, I really feel like it's a great opportunity for people who either can't find work or are having trouble to find work, like myself.
Step into Success Job Fair will be back again next year. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Tolly Anderson.
To learn more information about other upcoming job fairs, visit hiringspreela.org. Local businesses were invited to share a meal and a networking opportunity. Tony Long Jr. with more.
The Centinela Valley Union High School District, along with the South Bay Workforce Investment Board, were at the cafeteria of Lawndale High School to host their annual Community Partner Breakfast and Academy Expo.
We have 9 career academies and 2 career pathways, and we really want to encourage the local industry folks to understand how they can interact with our students.
When they're finished, they're going to have their first step. They'll be past the first step. They'll be on their 5th step to a career. So they'll go on to college, some of them will go to work, but they're all going to be on to careers if they participate in these small school academies.
Among those businesses in attendance, Connect the Federal Credit Union, who already has a rapport with Lusinger High's Multimedia Careers Academy.
They come along with us, they do interviews with us, they shoot like B-reel for some videos that we do. They also take pictures for a lot of our events.
Businesses got an opportunity to learn about the variety of programs available, such as Lawndale's Academy of Cinematic Arts.
We are just basically students who are extremely passionate about the film industry and digital animation, and so we just are always constantly learning.
The event welcomed back a Lawndale alumnus to help host the program.
The number one thing that I want to let them know is that it's possible. Anything you want to do is possible.
SIBWIP CEO Jan Vogel says there are about 3,000 students from the district currently enrolled in the Careers Academies. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information about events, academies, and other programs, visit the Centinela Valley Union High School District website at centinela.k12.ca.us. The city of Hawthorne has new public water bottle filling stations inside City Hall. Jennifer Murillo has all the details.
The city of Hawthorne, in partnership with the West Basin Municipal Water District, have installed 2 water bottle filling stations to help conserve water.
It's a way of filling your water bottle without wasting water because it can hold it upright.
A grant program from West Basin is providing the funding to entities like Hawthorne to have these stations installed for the public.
These water bottle filling stations will help save water. The idea is to encourage people to reuse their water bottles instead of buying more water bottles and wasting plastic.
Hawthorne is a very progressive city, and I'm really proud to be able to represent it.
West Basin hopes that others also take advantage of this grant and other programs to help promote conservation. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To learn about free water programs and other events, visit the West Basin website at westbasin.org. When we return, see how 2 groups came together to give the gift of sight to many individuals. Since 2011, California Lions Friends in Sight organization has provided free eye screenings and glasses to communities in Southern California and Mexico. They recently made a stop in Hawthorne. Ernesto Giles with more.
What started in Tecate, Mexico over 30 years ago as Friends Across Borders by Dr. Brian Van Dusen and his wife Patty has now become California Lions Friends in Sight, which continues to provide free eye screenings and glasses for communities in need.
So these are the people that are struggling. They need to go to work. They need to have a driver's license. They need to be able to drive their kids, where they need to go. So glasses are very important to a lot of people, and they don't have the money to be able to buy that.
City of Hawthorne is a needy community, so we had a lot of family that sometimes cannot afford to go to the optometrist. So the Lions Club, their mission is to give vision to every citizen of the world.
Sonia Perez and Ide both stated they had trouble seeing from a distance in their classes. And without this free service, they would not be able to afford the glasses they just received.
From the board, I couldn't really see the letters from where I used to sit, but now with glasses I can see a little better.
It's heartwarming because many people don't go to get their eye vision exam because it might cost a lot. Their insurance doesn't cover it, perhaps. So I think it's good that they're doing this for the community.
Friends in Sight is able to provide this service at no charge to communities with the help of volunteers from the over 40 Lion Clubs of Southern California and donations of glasses from big box stores and schools.
Most of these glasses also are recycled glasses. So, for example, all the schools in LA County, sometimes the kids doesn't need those glasses, so we keep those glasses. And then we gave them to the Friends in Sight, and so they refurnish those glasses and clean them up and then give it to somebody else.
Larry Williams, a longtime volunteer with the organization, drives around the Los Angeles area once a month to pick up donations and says that he is thrilled every time he sees someone's reaction when they put on their first pair of glasses.
Do you like that one? Can you see?
10, 12 years old. They've never had glasses. And so they've never been able to see the chalkboard clear or see mama clear. And you put a pair of glasses on them and it's clear. That's why we do it.
Patty Van Dusen says that they usually have around 23,000 pair of glasses at events, and they see anywhere between 12 to 15,000 patients a year. Ernesto Giles reporting for HCTV.
To find out more about California Lions Friends in Sight, visit their website at clfis.info. After a 7-year hiatus, the iconic show Extreme Makeover Home Edition is back. The new version on HGTV is currently producing 10 brand new episodes, and one of those episodes was filmed right here in our own city. Jennifer Murillo has a story.
A crowd is now gathering here to help move in a deserving family and chant, "Move that bus." The HGTV crew, construction workers, and volunteers worked hard for a little over 2 weeks renovating the Fifita's home after moving the family out.
The Fafitas are incredible in terms of what they do in the community and what they do in their own home, bringing people in who are at risk youth. And so we decided to come to Hawthorne.
Me personally, they've housed a bunch of the youth that we consider the YMCA kids. That's why we call it the YMCA house. It's because they've housed so many teens and adolescents.
We were able to come here, and instead of being out here on the streets and involved with gangs and stuff, we was able to be here. So, you know, we really appreciate them for that, and just loving and caring for the rest of the kids in the community.
Brian and Lisa Fafita and their 5 children were chosen from a pool of 1,000 nominees to receive this home makeover.
What stuck out to me was their humility. So I think they were excited that we were here, but at the same time they were like, oh no, we don't deserve this. Like, why are you all here?
When this is like a dream come true, I could never do this on my own. And I think if anybody deserved it, would be my wife, because she has a big heart. And we just follow her stride.
This new version of Extreme Makeover Home Edition on HGTV is a tad different. It'll still be knocking some of the homes down, but it's also open to remodels and renovations. Basically, anyone who really needs a fresh start.
We're doing renovations, so we didn't knock the Fafita home down. We renovated it top to bottom. We took it down to the studs and are making the home just right for them and their needs in terms of what they do for the community.
Leading up to the moment they received the keys, all the family could say was they were blessed and grateful for this opportunity.
They were perfect candidates, so because it takes a village to raise many, many people, so they have shown true color what giving is all about.
And they're really exemplifying what it is to be a good neighbor in the city of good neighbors.
Just a few days after the grand reveal, Hawthorne City Council also recognized the family with a key to the city.
Honoring the Fafita family's years of dedication, achievements, and community advocacy. In the community, you are truly an exemplary representation of humanity and humility. Proclaimed this 2nd day of October 2019. Congratulations
you guys. Thank you. It still feels unreal to get such a prestigious award or be mentioned and recognized like that. It's an honor to our family, especially growing up in the city of Hawthorne and being here for over 40 years. This means a lot to our family.
The Fafita family says they plan to continue to help whomever they can, as it's who they are. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
Extreme Makeover Home Edition is coming to your screen in 2020. To learn more about this show and others on HGTV, visit their website at www.hgtv.com. A local high school hosts an event for parents. Tony Long Jr. shows us.
Families make their way into Lusinger High School for the annual Million Fathers March event.
Today falls under the national one that is basically encouraging fathers and father figures to become more active in their child's education.
The event started off with the parents, along with the staff, greeting and welcoming students as they entered the campus to begin their school day.
We just want our kids to know that we are here to support them. We want our kids to know that the parents are here to support them as well, and it's just a great way to kick off the day.
Later, Diego, an associated student body member, had the opportunity to lead parents through a tour of classrooms on campus.
I feel that's a really good idea because you get fathers involved in their students' lives. Sometimes a lot of fathers aren't part of it and it's mostly the mother, but this time you get parents involved and it's really good.
Parent Adrian McAdoo loves being at any school event, especially when it helps with his son's educational success.
I have one of those kids that when he has an event or something at his school, he needs me there, and I enjoy being there for him.
Lusinger's community liaison, Yamilet Panduro, believes that parents should stay invested in their students' education.
They often don't know their students' grades until maybe it's too late, to the end of the semester or even the end of the quarter. So I think if they have something that I do is set up an app on their phone where they're able to electronically keep up to date with their students' grades as every assignment gets turned in.
Lusinger principal Dr. Howard Ho states that the school has events for parents to be involved in throughout the school year. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on events for parents at Lusinger High School, contact Yamilet Panduro at 310-263-2271. The annual St. Joseph's Family Fiesta has brought families together for many years. Jennifer Murillo was at this year's opening night to bring us all the details.
We're at the inaugural night of the 3-day fiesta that has been held at this parish for 99 years.
It's really great to come back and see a lot of friends, my family who's here, a lot of the new children that are going to school, and the parishioners and people from Hawthorne that come and have a lot of fun.
Mayor Alex Vargas and Pastor Greg King are just a few of those from the community that have been part of this fiesta for over 2 decades.
It's growing. The fiesta is far different today than it was when I was here.
All of a sudden you'll be walking down, all of a sudden you get a confetti egg all over your face, etc. So that was fun.
Over the years, some things may have changed, but the core of the fiesta continues to be the same.
You get to have great memories with your friends and spend time with families.
It's an opportunity for people to come out, to meet their neighbors, to taste some wonderful food, to have some fun on the rides, the raffles, you know, the dances, the entertainment behind me on the stage.
I like to perform here at St. Joseph's because I go to St. Joseph's and because cheer is like part of my life.
Everybody was so happy and we were all excited but also really nervous because it was our first performance of the year.
Live music played all evening long for fiesta attendees as they had a bite to eat.
There's a lot of cultural food, that's why I like it. There's pupusas, there's a Filipino booth, and there's pizzas, and those are all really good.
There's noodles, there's barbecue sticks, kebabs. There's a lot more booths that you would really love here.
I have 3 days to try each one. My parishioners would say, you didn't try ours, so I have to go to each one. They're all wonderful.
While some love coming for the food, others really enjoy the games and rides.
It's fun, we get to see all of our teachers and we egg each other and we go on the rides.
The rides, they're really fun. I like to go on them with my friends because most of my friends enjoy rides as well. This year they brought back the zipper, which is one of my favorite rides.
400 volunteers and the continuous support of the community have helped make the fiesta a success. This year raising money for the Centennial projects.
Renewing the entire parish inside, outside, and spiritually. So we're redoing the hall kitchen, putting a lot of artwork in the church, renovating here, putting in ramps, making more handicap available. So it's just a lot of projects going on.
Well, we've been having a great time here tonight. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my dinner, and that's all for us. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
For more information on St. Joseph's or future events, visit their website at www.stjosephhawthorne.org or call 310-679-1139. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future City News stories. We'll take you to the National Coffee with a Cop event, plus find out what resources are available for seniors, and we'll show you the new mural on display at Jim Thorpe Park. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the St. Joseph's Family Fiesta. See you next time.